Hey y'all, name's Obsessed Lanni and welcome to Lanni Buys Online. It's been probably 2 to 3 months, no 2 months since my last Buys Online, which was a mashup of things I accumulated because I had moved from Nebraska to California. And well, that video was actually in Arkansas at my parents' house. But I have been in California for, about 2 months now. And now I can finally start doing all my videos again and stuff. I got things set up. I'm still waiting on some more stuff to come before I get really into it, because I do want to get to the point of doing at least one video a day. But we'll see how that works out. Anyways, I've accumulated quite a few more things since I've been here for 2 months. And I'm going to share these with you. And it's a little mixture. Half of it's just random fandoms that I've been in, and the other half is Game Grumps related. So we'll do my other fandom stuff first, and then we get to the Game Grumps stuff. So one of the first things I got is a calendar for Kamen Rider O's. And Kamen Rider is basically like Power Rangers, but with fewer main characters, I should say, and it's more darker. And Kamen Rider O's is one of my absolute favorite Kamen Riders. In fact, it is my favorite. I think everything about the whole show, story, characters, all of it's perfect. And I've been wanting posters of it. In Japan, when they come out with their Super Sentai and Kamen Riders, they always put out a calendar and they're poster size. So you can cut off the numbers at the bottom, which I've done. A lot of my posters in my office, it's I just cut off especially my Prince of Tennis ones, just cut off the numbers and stuff. And then get them laminated at Office Depot or Office Max. One of the office places, I get them laminated. And I haven't done these yet, but I'm going to. I'm actually a little disappointed because it's really just O's and not like the other characters. But, I mean, this one has the bad guys on it, but and this one's my favorite because it has all his forms. But I was really hoping for Ankh and, some of the other characters in out of costumes. But I mean, I have books, so I have almost all the O's books. But anyways, I got that. And I got some shirts off of TeePublic because they're not official shirts, but it's like a place where there's a lot of shirt stores where you can get designs that will never become official. And this one is my Avatar one. And it's it has Aang and Korra. And I like both series. I lean more towards Korra, except for the second season and the ending. But whatever. Aang was too much of a child for me for the most part, but he did mature by the second half of Earth, and then all of Fire. It was a good ride, but I lean more towards Korra because she was older, and then things were more modernized and stuff. But like I said, the second season of Korra, but the first and third season, oh my gosh. Anyways, I got that because I'm if I'm gonna get an Avatar shirt, I want to represent both Avatars, and I like both of them for different reasons. I just don't like what they did with Korra in the fourth season. Aang didn't have to change his personality. Why did Korra have to completely change her personality? Seriously, compare Korra from first season and then at the end of the fourth season. Yeah, she is a completely different person. Aang didn't have to change. He just had to mature a little. But that's me just ranting. I like both shows still. Okay, and here's another shirt I got to continue with my Luigi obsession. Because the first thing when I found TeePublic, I was type in Luigi. What shirts do they have? And I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I love this. Give it to me. So my Luigi collection has grown so much. I may do a video showing all the stuff I've bought. Because I'm still not sure why I like Luigi so much. My favorite color is green. And I can definitely say that, you know what, Dan probably has something to do with it. Dan Avidan from Game Grumps. because I never really paid attention to Luigi before I watched their playthrough of Super Mario Brothers 2 and then the Super Mario 3D World. So I don't know. But I really like Luigi, and everything I see with Luigi, I buy it. So yeah, but anyways. And this is the last shirt I got. Agumon from Digimon Digital Monsters. And I got this because I love Digimon. Not data savers, but and not cross or yeah. Anyways, I love the original Digimon. The first 3 seasons I really love. And Agumon is my favorite Digimon, so I got this. Gabumon, if I'll probably end up getting that one too eventually. But like back in the 90s when Pokemon and Digimon came out, I really liked Pokemon when it first came out. But then Digimon came out and it was like, oh, it's good versus evil. That's awesome. It has an actual story. And I still couldn't, even though I loved Pokemon, at least back then, I watched it all the way up till Johto. I think I watched all the way through half of Johto. And I liked it. But I guess like they were just going around collecting badges and kicking Team Rocket's butt. Digimon actually has a story. And then there's the fact of when the Digimon evolve, they don't stay in their evolved state. They go back to what they originally were. They're just like, their evolutions are power-ups. But with Pokemon, your Pokemon evolve, you better be happy with it. That's why I'm like, Charmander's my favorite. I don't like Charmeleon, and I'm kind of indifferent to Charizard. So it's like, I wish he'd go back to Charmander. But anyways, that's just my opinion. I lean more towards Digimon just because of those reasons. And plus the Digimon can talk and you only have to have one. I mean, I guess it'd be cool to have a team, but you're obviously going to pick a favorite. Look at Pikachu. Pikachu is probably the worst Pokemon in a lot of situations, but that's Ash's main Pokemon, so. But yeah, I like the idea of having just like one partner that you can talk to and create a really strong bond with, instead of having a ton of Pokemon that you're gonna send probably to Professor Oak or leave at home with your parents and never think about again. But anyways, I still love Pokemon, but I'm more of a Digimon fan. The Pokemon games definitely trump the Digimon games because I just can't get into the Digimon games. But anyways, still, yeah. Moving on. Okay, so I got a lot of Grumps stuff. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of Grumps stuff, but before I moved from Nebraska, there was a charity live stream, and I believe Mark was on it too. And I didn't watch all of it, but they were giving away, I mean, not giving away, but they were, they had some items that you could get, and the money from buying those items would go straight to charity. And one of them was an art book. And I saw the previews on the One Shirt site. It was like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. And it's like fan art from all the lovelies in the community. Like they all sent their submissions in, and then I guess they picked them and put them all in the book. And I was like, I have to get that because I love looking at Game Grumps fan art. And as being an artist myself, I love seeing that kind of stuff. And so I went ahead and bought it, and they also had a shirt too. And I didn't really too much care to get a shirt, but I was like, well, since it's a limited edition, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So I went ahead and just dropped like $75 right there to get both of these. But it all went to charity, so, and plus the items are cool. So it works out. So here's the Game Grumps art book. And I actually had to send these to my parents' house because I didn't have my California address yet. So I would have actually got them at the beginning of September when they said that they would be like shipped out and get to you, but mine ended up going to Arkansas, and so I had to wait for my parents to actually send it to me. But you know, whatever. But it's like, I think it's about probably 110 pages because I've already looked at this, and I also shared several of my favorite images from this on my Tumblr account, Liger014. And I mean, it's just like the detail it's amazing seeing the artwork these people come up with. It's like, and I love that they included so many other people. Like, I mean, like I'm pretty sure that's Peanut Butter Gamer, and that's Completionist. You got JonTron, and I'm really glad that they included him. And you got Markiplier, and then you got Pro Gerard. I think. You know, I don't even know. I don't watch these guys, but I've seen him and I've seen him. I know that's a completionist. I'm not sure about these two guys, but yeah, and I know Mark, of course. But anyways, there's so much good art in here, and it's amazing, all the art. So I'll just flip through a few of these so you can see a few of them. And it kind of sucks that this was just a limited time thing. I mean, I don't know how the Grumps and the Lovelies feel about this stuff being shared. I mean, I haven't gotten any hate or anything for sharing the images I did, because they do have at the bottom, they do have the Tumblrs or the DeviantArts of the artists, and I did not cut those off because artists definitely need their credit. So, I mean, I ended up really kind of ruining the spine scanning some of these, and I still may scan all of it, but I think I'm gonna take a while to see what else they offer, because I know this won't come out again, because why would they release something they've already released before? So it's a gray area with that kind of stuff. But I mean, this was for charity anyway, so it really shouldn't be an issue, but I'm kind of hesitant with sharing things like this, even though I share a lot of other stuff that people can't get. But those are in different fandoms, and those are Japanese fandoms. Anyways, I got that, and here's the shirt that they also offered that I bought. And it even has a little Kevin on it too. I'm not even sure what this means. I'm sure it has some kind of meaning, because it reminds me of those paper lanterns that Japanese use for festivals and stuff. But I don't know. It's a cool shirt. I'm gonna add it to my collection of Grumps shirts I already have. And also, I have been listening recently to a lot of Starbomb. Well, I won't say recently, but I guess it's probably been about a month that I've just been listening to Starbomb. And I was like, I really want these CDs. And then I started listening to Ninja Sex Party. And at first, Ninja Sex Party wasn't for me, but the more you listen to it, the more you like it. And that's what happened to me, because it was like, yeah, I'll just get the CDs to support Dan. But then I kept listening to them over and over, and I was like, you know, I actually like these. Just wish I could listen to them in public, which I said on my Starbomb reaction video. But anyways, and I found out about Sky Hill, which was one of Dan's other bands, and one of the record stores here, Dimple Records, I could order it. And so I ordered that, and it came in. So I have the Sky Hill CD. It was like $15. And I've been listening to that too. And then they came out with another single about a couple of weeks ago, which is hilarious, because I was thinking, I really wish Dan would continue with serious music, and he may be doing that. Awesome. I'm kind of repeating myself from the reaction video, because a lot of this stuff I already said. And so, yeah, I went ahead and got all the Ninja Sex Party CDs. And I really... my favorite songs end up being songs that, like, I can't believe I'm listening to this, but let's see, which one of them? Everybody Shut Up, I Have an Erection. That's one of my favorites. I just really love how it sounds. And let's see, what else is there? There's another, Why I Cry. Yeah, I really like that one. I would have loved, so the Samurai Abstinence Patrol, I would have loved if they did an actual music video of that one. But apparently it's going to be animated. But I just listening to it, I'm like, I really wish it probably costs too much if they did a live action. It just sounds like it'd be so funny. Okay, let's see. What else is in here? Yeah, I think, yeah, a lot of these, Puppies in Space. So I really like Dinosaur Laser Fight. And No Reason Boner. Oh gosh, that is definitely a top 5. I just love the like salsa kind of thing too. And it's just like, No Reason Boner. Ding, 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 ding. It's so funny. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I've really come around to the Ninja Sex Party stuff, because at first I was kind of indifferent to it. I was just getting them to I was originally going to get them just to support Dan and Brian. But then I was like, you know what? I'm actually digging this music. And I bought all these CDs at the same time, except for the Sky Hill that was ordered separately. So that was like another $70 drop. So I also got the Star Bomb, which I really love the Star Bombs. At first I didn't care for the first one because it was just like Ninja Sex Party with Aaron rapping. But like the more you listen to it, the more you come around to it. So now I have a ton of favorites from the first. Like Luigi's Ballad, I Choose You to Die, Regretroid, oh gosh, I love that one. Let's see, the Ryu versus Ken. I listen to these songs every day on my way to work, which is a 30-minute drive to get to the base from here. But yeah. And on the second one, you know, Smash, of course, The Hero of Rhyme. Oh gosh, my favorite of Aaron's rapping. Glass Joe's Title Fight. I really love that one because of the 80s vibe to it, and Dan's vocals are so amazing. And I'm like, that kind of makes me want to jump up and go work out. And then I'm like, nope, and click the Tumblr. God of No More, I really like that one. Minecraft is for everyone. That's my favorite song out of all these CDs. And I just love the Creeper from it. I've been drawing him a lot. If you follow me on my Tumblr, you'll see that I have a lot of drawings on there. And yeah, I really like these guys. That Game Grumps and all that stuff. I think they're supposed to be a phase, and I was actually coming out of my Game Grumps phase, because I started watching Markiplier, and I was watching his stuff a lot, and I was watching Game Grumps a lot less. So I was like, okay, my Game Grumps phase is over. But it turns out, since Mark is a huge fan of the Grumps, and he would reference them a lot in his videos, I ended up going back and watching Game Grumps videos and all their related stuff, and it just it kept a continuous circle. And then I started falling a little bit out of Markiplier stuff, and then going more to Game Grumps stuff. And I told myself I wouldn't let Markiplier be a phase. So I'm still watching his stuff, but not as much as I was. I'm more back into the Game Grumps. And I think this is the first time that my fandom phase just made a complete circle like that. Because usually it would probably be a year before I came back to the Game Grumps. But that hasn't happened. I just went from Game Grumps to Markiplier, back to Game Grumps. So I mean, I guess Markiplier and Game Grumps are going to be one of my staple fandoms from now on, like Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Just something that I always come back to. That's just a constant flow and will never end. But you know, that's okay. I'm glad to have English stuff, because most of my fandoms that are phases tend to be Japanese or Korean. So I mean, that's cool. But anyways, guys, that is what I've accumulated from online purchases recently. And I'll be putting out some more gameplay videos in a bit. And I guess I'll see you guys next video. Bye!